Hey guys, welcome to this week's Level 2 Pilates class. For today, you're going to need a mat, a headrest, foam roller, two small light weights came together, and a light resistance band. For today, we're going to continue focusing on what we started at the beginning of the month. So really focusing on the back, mid-back region, really focusing on that strength, bringing those shoulders back and down, working those muscles that help stabilize the shoulder and bring those shoulder blades back and down. All right guys, let's get started going on our hands and knees. Wrists beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. We'll start with looking down in between the knees, rib cage coming up toward the ceiling. And then dropping the rib cage down and looking up. And again, looking down in between the knees, rib cage coming up. And then dropping the rib cage down towards the mat and looking up again. Last one here, rib cage coming up as high as you can, looking between the knees. And then dropping the rib cage down, looking up again. Come to a neutral flat back, chin tucked in. We're going to bring our right leg center back, left arm extend forward. Hips level, small circles with the hand and the foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to the middle, left leg extend back, right arm extend forward, small circles again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the middle. This time we're going to shift our weight onto the left side and bring our right leg back and our right arm forward, keeping the hips level, so dropping that right hip down, make sure it's not up and towards the ceiling. Holding that position there, keeping the rib cage down. If you can, circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the middle. Shifting the weight onto the right side now. This time left leg back, left arm forward, dropping that left hip down. Circles again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the middle. Wrists staying underneath the shoulders, knees staying underneath the hips. Toes coming onto the mat there. Shoulder blades coming back. Lifting both knees up a couple inches. Bring the right foot up and down. And left, right, right hand to left shoulder, left to right to left, left to right. Walking our feet all the way back to the edge of the mat. Keeping the wrist underneath the shoulder, lifting the right leg up and down. And left only a few inches coming off the ground. Keeping the legs straight. Keeping the wrists underneath the shoulders. Don't let the hips drop. Keeping the hips up. And then slowly walking the feet back and relaxing down. Then come onto our back now. Arms at the side. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Bring our legs coming up to the tabletop. Imprint the spine, rib cage coming down. Tapping the right foot off the mat. And now the left. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Rib cage staying down. Focus on the breathing from the very beginning. Nice and controlled breathing. A few more here. Last one each side. Now staying tabletop, and this time bringing the knees and ankles together, keeping the legs in tabletop, tapping both feet down, keeping that rib cage tucked down. Back is staying flat. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and relaxing down. Okay, we're going to come back up into that tabletop position. Imprint the spine. We're going to grab the two light weights, arms extended up. We're going to tap the left foot down, and our right arm's going to go back behind the head. And then switching sides. Keeping the rib cage tucked. Good. Okay, to make it a bit harder, tap a bit further down on the mat. Keeping the rib cage tucked down. The further you tap, the harder it will become. Good. Nice and controlled. Last one each side. And relaxing down. Keeping the weights in both hands. Bring our legs back up to tabletop. Imprint the spine. Extend the legs up, knees and ankles together. We're going to go tapping both feet down. While we're tapping both feet down, our arms are going to come overhead at the same time. Good. Keeping that rib cage tucked down. Focusing on that breathing, not holding in our breath. Exhales, we're coming up. Good. Halfway there. 4, 3, 2, last one. And relaxing down. Keep a couple more with the weights here. The legs coming back to tabletop. Imprint the spine. Extend the legs up. Arms extended up. Tuck the chin in. Reaching up to touch the toes and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relaxing down. Next one, we're going to go for roll-ups. You keep the weights to make it harder. You pop the weights off to the side to make this next one easier. So legs extended on the mat. We're going to extend the arms over our head. So arms extended overhead. Big breath in. Rib cage coming down, tuck the chin in towards the chest, rolling up, reaching up towards the ceiling, nice and high. Slowly rolling back down, making a nice C shape with the spine, rolling all the way down, nice and controlled. And again, chin and chest rolling up, reaching nice and high up towards the ceiling, and then slowly rolling back down. And again, chin and chest rolling up, reaching high. When we're coming down, making sure the legs are staying on the ground as much as we can. They're not popping up. Nice and controlled. A few more here. Chin and chest rolling up, reaching nice and high, and again, controlling it all the way down. And again, chin to chest rolling up, reaching high, and controlling it all the way down. 2 more here. Chin and chest rolling up, reaching high again, and slowly rolling back down. Last one here. Chin and chest rolling up, and again, slowly rolling back down. Weights off to the side now. Legs coming to tabletop. Imprint the spine, extend the legs up. We're going to go for flutter kicks, keeping the rib cage down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now sliding the legs to the right, bending the left leg, and now to the left, bending the right leg. Nice and controlled side to side. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the knees and ankles together, slowly lowering the heels down, and then back up. Making sure we're keeping the rib cage down. Lower the height of how far we're going if the back starts to arch. We're only focusing on the lower abs here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing down. Now grab the foam roller, bring both feet on the foam roller. Arms at the side, imprint the spine, lift the hips up and down. Imprint and lift, imprint and lift, imprint and lift, Imprint and lift. 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 And relaxing down. Bring the elbows into the mat now. Both feet on the foam roller. Again, imprinting the spine, lifting the hips up and down. Imprint and lift and down. Imprint and lift and down. Imprint and lift and down. And lift and down. Make sure we're nice and controlled as we're coming down. Good. And 3, 2, and 1, and relaxing down. And bringing both arms across the chest. Again, imprinting the spine, lifting the hips up and down. Imprint and lift and down. Imprint and lift and down. Imprint and lift and down. And lift and down. Nice, slow and controlled as we're coming down. Good. Imprint and lift and down. 2 more coming up. Last one coming up. And relax. We're now going to bring the foam roller onto the right foot. Left leg on the tabletop. Arms at the side. Imprint the spine, lifting the hips up. Driving the knee in towards the chest and back down. Lift. And lift. And lift. And lift. Good. And lift. And lift. And lift. 1 more coming up. And lift. And relaxing down. We're going to keep the right foot onto the roller. Arms at the side. Imprint, lift the spine, keeping the hips up. Extend the left leg. We're going to go circles with the left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing down. Left foot coming onto the foam roller. Same thing on the left foot. Right leg to tabletop, arms at the side. Imprint the spine, driving the right knee towards the chest as we're lifting up and down. Imprint and lift. Imprint and lift. Imprint and lift. Imprint and lift. Good, halfway there. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relaxing down. This time on the, again, left foot on the foam roller, right leg to tabletop. Imprint, lift the spine up, or lift the hips up, sorry. Extend the right leg, circles with the right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching directions for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing down. Right leg coming to tabletop. Or sorry, right foot on the foam roller, left leg on tabletop. Option here, both elbows into the mat. To make it a bit harder, left or right elbow into the mat. I'm confusing my right and left, sorry guys. Left elbow into the mat, right arm across the chest. To make it easier, both elbows in the mat. Imprint the spine, lift the hips up and down. Imprint and lift. 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 Good. Imprint and lift. And 3, 2, last one. And relaxing down. Left foot onto the foam roller now. Right leg to tabletop. Again, like the last one, make it easier, both elbows into the mat. Make it a bit harder, right elbow into the mat, left arm across the chest this time. Imprint, lift, and down. And lift, and lift, and lift. Nice and controlled as we're coming down. Lift, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relaxing down. Popping the foam roller off to the side. We're going to pop onto our stomach now. Pop the weights off to both sides. We're not going to use them yet, but going onto our stomach. Bring our arms up into a Y position. Keeping the chest and the forehead on the mat. Lift the arms up. And then we're going to bring the elbows down towards our pockets, pinching the shoulder blades at that position, and coming back up into the Y. As we're coming from the Y to the W position, keeping the arms up, don't let the arms drop towards the ground. Coming down towards that W position, pinching the shoulder blades, and then coming back up to the Y. And coming down, and back up, keeping the arms up, don't let the arms drop. Back up to the Y, coming back and pinch, halfway there. And down and pinch. Last few here. Last 2 coming down and pinch. Last one here. Coming down, pinch, and then back up and relax. Arms coming down towards our side, towards our pockets. Palms facing the ground. Chin tucked in. Raising the arms up, pinching the shoulder blades, lifting the chest up off the mat, keeping the chin tucked. And then back down. And coming up again, pinching the shoulder blades at the top and back down. Make sure we're keeping our feet on the ground. The feet are pumping up. And coming up and pinch and down. And coming up and pinch and down. And up and down. Halfway. Going for 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Coming up. Hold at the top. Pinch your shoulder blades and hold. Hold, keep holding, keeping the chin tucked. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're gonna grab the weights now. Weights at our side. Coming back to that same position there. Palms facing down. Chin tucked in. Raising the arms, head and chest coming up. Pinching the shoulder blades at the top and coming back down. And up and pinch. And down, and coming up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down, and up, and down. A few more here, coming up, and down, and up, and down. Last one, coming up, and down, and relax. We're going to bring our arms up into a Y position. Again, like the last one, use the weights to make it harder. You can pop the weights off to the side if it's getting too hard. Chin tucked in. Again, really focus on keeping the feet planted on the ground. They're not popping up for this next one. In that Y position, we're going to lift the arms, head, and chest coming up. Keeping the chin tucked. Coming up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and up. A few more here, coming up, and up, and up. 2 more, coming up. Last one, and relaxing down. Now we're going to pop our arms off to the side into a T position. So all the way off to the side at shoulder level. Keeping the chin tucked. We're going to raise arms, head, and chest again, keeping the chin tucked. Pinching the shoulder blades at the top and back down. And coming up and down. Up and up and up and up. Good, halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and relax. I'm going to pop the arms directly forward. So this time we're going to be in I position, so our body's in a straight line. Again, like the last ones, keeping the chin tucked, arms, head, and chest coming up. Ready, coming up, and down, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Last few, coming up. Last two, up. Last one, and relax. Pop the weights off to the side for now. I'm going to come into a seated position. Grab the resistance band. Bring the resistance band around the feet. Legs extended, sitting up. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulder blades coming pinch back. We want our arms extended where you feel tension in the band. So if it's not enough tension, just reaching further down on the band to get a bit more tension to make this one a bit harder. Up nice and tall, pinching the shoulder blades. Palms facing in towards each other. Rowing, so we're bringing our elbows by our side, keeping our elbows nice and tight by our side. Pinching the shoulder blades at that position. And slowly coming back, that same position, keeping the shoulder blades back. Okay, arms fully extended again. Rowing, elbows by our side, and coming back to that starting position. And go. Coming back, and controlling all the way back. And row again. Elbows nice and tight, and then coming back. A few more here. Keeping those elbows tight. Don't let the shoulder blades come forward. Keeping them pinched. Rowing back, and controlling it back to that starting position. Last few. And again, controlling back. Last two, rowing back, elbows nice and tight, controlling it back down. Last one here, rowing all the way back and controlling it back to that starting position. And relax. We're going to keep the band here in the seated position. Palms facing down. We're going to grab the band like this. Palms facing down. Again, keeping those shoulders back. Arms extended, bringing the arms out to the side until the band comes towards the chest, pinching the shoulder blades at that back position once the band hits the chest, and slowly controlling it back until arms are extended directly in front of us. Again, coming back, you can have a slight bend in the elbows, band touches the chest, pinching the shoulder blades at that final position there, at the end position, and controlling it back down. And again, coming back, pinching the shoulder blades at that back position there, and controlling it all the way back. Halfway there. We're coming back, pinching the shoulder blades, and controlling it all the way back there. Keeping a slight bend in the elbows, and coming back, pinching the shoulder blades, that end position, and controlling it back. Last three here. Coming back, pinch the shoulder blades, and controlling it. Last two, and pinch, controlling it all the way back. Final one here, coming back and pinch, and slowly controlling it back down. Pop the band off to the side now. Pop onto our backs now. Go for a cool down stretch. On our back, hugging the right knee in towards the chest. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Keeping the left leg extended. Okay, now we can swing the right leg down over to the left side. Right arm's coming up 45 degrees, using the left hand to gently push down the right knee there. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax, come back. Starting position, right leg extending now, hugging the left knee into the chest. Again, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Swing the left leg down over to the right side now. Left arm coming at 45 degrees. Again, this time gently pushing down the left knee with the right hand. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bring the right ankle in front of the left knee. Grab the back of our left thigh and hugging in towards our chest. Make sure we're keeping the shoulders relaxed and hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now left ankle in front of the right knee. Putting the back of the right thigh now. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Hugging the knee into the chest. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Pop onto our stomach now. Bring our forearms on the mat. Bring our wrists beneath the shoulders. To make this stretch a bit easier, bring the arms a bit further out to the side. Arms at shoulder level. I'm going to slowly start by looking up towards the ceiling. Chest rises up off the mat, using our hands to push us up. Come up into the half modified cobra position here to get more of a stretch, pushing all the way up until we could extend the arms as far as you could go. So you feel a nice stretch in the back, and then slowly rolling back down to that starting position. And again, slowly looking up towards the ceiling. Chest is coming up off the mat, pushing away from the mat, chest nice and proud, holding that position there. And slowly rolling back down to that starting position. And again, looking up towards the ceiling, chest coming up off the mat, pushing away, extending the arms, chest coming proud. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, don't let the shoulders come up towards the ears. And then rolling back down. And again, looking up towards the ceiling, chest coming up off the mat, pushing away. Holding that position there. And then slowly rolling back down on the mat. Last one here. Looking up towards the ceiling, chest coming up off the mat, pushing away, coming up as high as you can. And then slowly rolling back down to that starting position. Good. We're going to come up onto both knees there, knees as wide as the mat, feet together. We're going to sink our hips back to our heels. Slowly walking the arms forward. Bringing our chest as close to the mat as we can, keeping those hips back at the heels. Alright guys, that's it for today. Great job. Have a good rest of your week.